All right, I think we're back. All right, cool. Yeah, I actually started it again twice because the first time it just didn't seem to go through for me, at least. I had to refresh a bunch of times. So, all right. Anyway, very cool. So we are logged in, connected to PilotEdge. Let's go ahead and this is our route. And we can put this like down over here. Oops. A little trigger happy with the mouse there. So that's our basic route. Kind of odd looking. And okay, it did come back for you. Yeah, no matter how many times I refreshed, this wasn't working for me. So now to make the flight official, we have to craft it. So we said that was 1L1. And what was that other airport? To the letter 07. Alright. Independence. They've been playing Independence Day lately on cable. Did that actually take? It's weird because it shows here, but it's not showing up here. Let me just type it in. And let's see. Ooh, it's pretty high up. I hope. Yeah, our single engine should make it up there, I think. Oh, that sucks. Is it just a technical glitch, TCV? The elevation of this airport is 4,800. These peaks are 11,000. We're going to cruise at 14. I think this airplane can get to 14. We're going to find out. We're going to find out the hard way. How's that sound? All right. These contours are down at 6,000, 7,000. I'm going to just get it down a little lower afterward. All right, so we'll initially put 14 in there. Yeah, but people own it around the world, so you should be able to buy it. VFR. Alright, successfully filed. I think we are connected to PilotEdge. Let's double check. Yep. Let's make sure that we have enough fuel. Let's put 30 in each. And let's make sure everything else is okay. Oh, look, we have exactly 2 quarts. The minimum is 2 quarts. Let's go for it. Everything else looks good. Oh, we gotta reactivate our mixture access. There we go. Alright, good deal. Brakes locked. Let's try and find out what frequency we're going to listen to out here. Out in the boonies. I think I was on Los Angeles Center out here last time. Let's just go here. Vegas. Approach, departure, tower. I'm just going to put in 13355 and we'll see what we hear. There was another frequency out here, but I know that it won't. Well, I'll double check, but I'm like pretty certain that this airport facility page will not give us what we're looking for. Yeah, it's just the CTAF. Alright. Coordinates. Communications. Let's see what we hear. In the meantime, $22.8.
Delta 1837, downwind ground, runway 20 right. Taxi via...
Alright, so that's working. We have the airport frequency dialed in there. We're up at 4,000. I'm going to just lean it out of touch. Alright, so, yeah, we said, like, I'm just gonna put this for 12,000 for now. I don't know, let's see, maybe we'll climb, like, 800. And, I hear that. What's this elevation out here? This elevation of this airport is 4831. This is showing 4840, so we're real close. There we go, it's 4830. Okay. So we're going to take off. We'll take off 3-3. We're going to fly heading at 325. And I should see off to my right as I take off this road. So we're just going to follow that up. And after the first bend, well, we're going to see it sort of curve up. It's Route 93. We should see this like tiny little developed area here. Comes back in. There'll be a railroad track coming across, some power lines. But when the power lines turn to the north, as well as the road further north, we're going to begin a turn to about 275, heading toward these mountains. Before we get to the mountains, before we even see the mountains, we might see these little lakes, Adam McGill Reservoir. And if we might see this out here, I don't know, it depends on the visibility. So we'll see how that goes. Should be interesting. Absolutely. Yeah, those tutorials are really good. What's the name of this airport? It's Lincoln. Alright. My engine warm enough, yeah. Lincoln traffic bearing 576 Tango Bravo. Departing VFR, straight out, runway 33. Okay, no more usable runway. Gear's coming out.
I 172 Alpha Whiskey, Santa Maria ground, runway 30, taxi via Whiskey Alpha 8.
There's that road we were talking about. See a big truck on that other road over there. Well, I hope we can remain VFR.
Cat 4 was a pass for 4 Juliet Alpha. Connor 40 Alpha, descend maintain 4000. Who's calling looking for turn and base? You can turn to your discretion.
Okay.
Citation 313 November, contact departure.
So, we saw a lot of VFR reporting over some of these weather reporting areas.
Calling for VFR departure to Ontario. Stand by, call me back in 1 minute.
However, these are automated observation
County 40 Alpha.
areas. So they
090,
typically will report clear
on the final approach course cleared at GPS 8 approach.
if the clouds are above 12,000 AGL, so it could still be cloudy. So we got a road going that way.
Turn 872, roger, stand by.
That way. And it says 325.
Twin Cessna, forward Mike, runway at 26, clear to land.
So let's see, if we point 325, are we following that road? We're going to find out right now. Yeah, so we want to follow that road.
So turning 29er Bravo, Santa Barbara clearance, standby.
But I see clouds out there that are potentially lower than what we're flying. So we might do some SCUD running, we'll see.
Citation 313 November, Santa Barbara departure. Citation 313 November, radar contact.
Oh, there's a, we really want to follow that road. That road did turn to 325, so. Oh boy. Now that kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? Okay. I was hoping to get to 8,500. Hey. Yeah, we should have looked at an area forecast, huh? To show what the weather is between airports.
Citation 13 November, min altitude, climb maintain 6,000. Constellation 2740 Alpha, contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
Oh, we're leading that. There we go. Whoops. Oh, timer 1. Okay.
Citation 13 November, advisory name Santa Maria weather.
Sorry guys, I'm not using the autopilot at the moment.
Number 5180 Papa, contact SoCal approach 119.6. Cessna 80 Papa, contact SoCal approach 119.6. Citation 13 November, Roger, for the back course Alpha.
Well, at least we have the radar altimeter, so
Citation 13
we're in
November,
a non-uncongested area. I guess we can go to those 500 feet above the surface.
Cessna 5180 Papa, SoCal approach. Park Oceanside VOR heading 050 vector visual approach to the Oceanside Airport. The Limburg altitude 29999. Cessna 80 Papa, fly heading 040 vectors, GPS 24 approach.
Hey, Hawkfish.
Final or approach fix.
Yeah, we're definitely SCUD running so far. just see where
Do you
it
have a
takes us.
specific initial approach picture for?
Alright, so we have these hills off to the left. We're following the road as planned. We have that high terrain out there.
Cessna 8 Sierra Papa, fly heading 040, able direct to pit move.
Let's double check. So we wanted to, after we passed this top of the hill here, turn to it heading at 276. K Duffy, what's going on?
Cessna 8 Sierra Papa, descend and maintain 3000. Number 122 Foxtrot Romeo, go ahead. United 943, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 7000.
So here's our hill that we're going to turn to 276.
Number 122 Foxtrot Romeo, squawk 2061.
Can't really say that those ceilings are very promising, though. Let's see, our radar altimeter is showing about 1200. We're going to check it out. Yeah, crop dusting. Yeah, we're just doing some crop dusting. It's a crop dusting challenge. Although I do see a ceiling and some mountains out there, so let's see what happens here. I would not want to do this in real life, that's for sure. Especially single engine. Alright, it's a little smoother than it was.
Citation 313 November, fly heading 280, descend and maintain.
See what the
4000 vectors.
crab looks like.
Course Alpha approach.
Yeah, just a little bit. Went from the right. So 280, we really wanted like 276.
Number 21, correction, November 112. Let's try it again. November 122, Fox Romeo, radar contact 33 miles south of Las Vegas. Maintain
so depending on those ceilings, the idea is like I'm coming up along here.
United 943, descend and maintain 5000, Las Vegas 12 o'clock.
The thought was, hey, you know, we'll cross at 14,000, but if the weather's too high, or too low rather, might not be able to do that.
122 Foxtrot Romeo, fly heading 010, vector visual approach.
In which case, we could continue further north and get around it that way. I don't know, let's see.
System 518 Sierra Papa, maintain 3000 to establish on published segment of the approach, cleared GPS 24 approach to the Oceanside Airport.
If you guys don't mind the hand flying. freeware European airports. I'm not a knowledgeable European flyer, but there are a lot of guys on here that are.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
See that dirt road out there? So you're coming up this way. I don't know. Well, there was a dirt road that we potentially crossed, but that would just end up going north.
Citation 13 November, 10 miles from Cokes. Flight present heading to intercept the localizer back course south, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer cleared.
It's like a dried river bed over there. Let's see this here. Riverbed up here, riverbed up here, lakes, reservoir.
Yeah, 943, clear visual approach, range 25 left. Aircraft calling, say again.
So these hills are not those. I think what we're seeing right now are these.
Santa Barbara departure, roger.
6,500, right?
Cancel
these little things. Well, let's go to Las Vegas chart. We'll zoom in a little better. So that little dirt road actually will sort of snake through some of the lower area of these hills, right? Because we're at 7,000, and these are showing 7,800. I think that's what we're seeing right now. Kind of makes sense. It does look like maybe it's, you know, about 800 feet higher than us right now, right?
Number 107 Tango X-ray, SoCal approach, safe position.
I think X-Plane 10 comes with a bunch of Aerosoft airports, and I think, aren't those all in Europe?
Delta
So this
1837,
dirt
SoCal
road,
radar contact.
it's going to continue up through here.
System 107 Tango X-ray, squawk 3777 out of 10. Three 777, 3 777s.
Here comes some turbulence and some clouds. 1500 AGL.
Delta 1837, climb maintain 7,000. And 107 Tango X-ray, radar contact 8 miles south of Fillmore VFR. Say again your request.
I should change the topic heading to Bonanza SCUD run.
Beechcraft 2 Foxtrot Romeo, fly heading 360, descend maintain 6,000, Las Vegas 12 o'clock, 15 miles. Yeah, 943, contact tower 119.9er.
Alright. Just climbing a little bit, see if we can avoid this needle to go below 500. So we got a dirt road running straight out and one off to the right. Okay, so now we can go back to, well, 276 was the heading that we wanted anyway, right? So I'll hold 270 for now. Let's check that chart. Alright, so what we did is we kind of just followed this road. Now we're going 270. So we should see these reservoirs pretty soon. And we do have some mountains out there. Yeah, I'm definitely flying some more SATEC. I think Steve's going to join up as well. Yeah, you're welcome to join, of course. Alright, so we got these hills. Oh, I see water. So it looks like there might... Oh, whoa. Now, was that a simulated lightning flash? That could get real interesting. So I guess there is some hills, right? These hills, these reservoir, hills off to the left. So it looks like a reservoir, some hills, hills. Yeah, that will be decided once Steve joins up. I know it's going to be GA. Alright, I updated the topic to reflect kind of what's going on right now. Okay, so we have the Adams-McGill Reservoir, the Hay Meadow Reservoir, and the Tule Field Reservoir over here on the right. And we were kind of passing to the south of it as planned. Yes, SATEC, absolutely. I wonder if I'm out of range in this area, or it's just quiet on PE. It was on Los Angeles Center. But yeah, now we should see these mountains out in front of us. Once we cross them, we're going to go about 260. But I don't think it's these mountains. I think there's another set that's much bigger. That'll eventually emerge out of the lousy visibility. In fact, it might even be completely obscured. I can kind of see something out there. Oh yeah. Those are definitely looking pretty large. You can kind of see some of the terrain here, but then you see like the much larger stuff out there. That unfortunately X-plane can't seem to be completely blocked out due to, I don't know what's the limitation. But it's, yeah, see, you can, accidentally hit the power here. So you can see like the cloud base, well, it looks like a cloud base obscuring some of the, like the mountain goes up into the cloud base. But then you can see like, holy cow, there's a whole lot of mountain in that cloud. But, because X-Plane has some weird thing about letting terrain being seen through clouds, you kind of see that it's there. So, we're heading this way. And actually, what we might be looking at... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. There's a road coming across us. That's this road right here. I'm gonna just go north. I'm gonna kind of do this. Try to do that. So it's about heading at 0360. See, that's a total bummer. That is a total bummer right there. That the shader lets you see that. I'm assuming that this is supposed to be obscured. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But because that's kind of a cool challenge. Like, hey, maybe we can go up to the terrain and get our way through it. And then you'd find out the hard way that, no, you can't because there's a 14,000 foot mountain right there. But we're seeing it well ahead of time, so spoiling the surprise. Time to switch to fuel. Unless it's supposed to be fog on the top of the hills, then maybe I'm wrong. Uh-oh. Hey, Jonesy, what's happening? Alright, let's switch fuel tanks again. And, let's do this. Get the timer running. There it goes. Jonesy, we're doing a little SCUD run. Oh, no kidding. Alright, well, good luck. So let's see how many miles from here to here is about 25, but the high terrain is, let's see, this is 6,500. This airport's at 5,000. If we can pick up this road, we can probably get through there. I could just continue, turn around on the road and follow that through. We'll see how definitive that road is. Well, Tim, if you if you love this plane, I flew this airplane for a good few months before I bought the rep, so I was able to see pretty clearly the difference. The enhanced sounds are sweet. The improved handling on the ground, definitely you'll feel a big difference there. It's going to fly a little slower, apparently, to real world numbers. Usually you cruise between 145 to a little over 150 indicated. And then, of course, it gives you a whole host of, you know, menus and maintenance stuff to watch out for. A couple times I couldn't warm it up properly and had an engine failure. One time I didn't check the oil, and it was too low, because it'll burn oil for you. So, excuse me. And fried the engine in flight. That led to a Mercy landing. So it is pretty cool that, you know, it lives up to the name Reality Expansion Pack. But yeah, if you enjoy this airplane and you like the real world numbers aspect of it, then you'll definitely enjoy the rep when you choose to get it one day. Alright, so yes. So I'm definitely out of the range of the center frequency that was out here before. It looks like there's a dirt road here. That might be the one. Let's see, that would be a heading of about 340. And the dirt road I was looking at might... Let's see, if I drag this parallel to that road... And I do that, it reads 302. Yeah, I think these also might be power lines that are not being drawn in. You can see like the little patches there where there would be a pole or something and the access road. I'm not sure though. No, this is... let's have a look. I think it might be... Well, hold on, I can tell you right here. So if you click on any airport and bring it up, it will tell you airports in Nevada. So yeah, we're still in Nevada, technically speaking. Hey, we got some high terrain up there, guys. Oh, here comes another dirt road. There's a few dirt roads out here. See, that's the challenge. You know what? Also, I was supposed to go 005 and 20 degrees off. So let's turn heading in north. Because we were supposed to be 005. I don't know how long I've been flying 30 degrees off for. X-Enviro, yes. What's up, Super Donkey? How's it going? Yeah, exactly, Tim. Where things go wrong. That's a pretty definitive road right there. Let's go ahead and follow that. That's going to put us on a heading of about 325. Let's have a quick look at the chart. This is 268. That's 299. See if I accidentally drag this all the way up here. about 311. I don't know. Good thing we have some good fuel on board. We got some irrigation going on out there. Signs of life. That'll just take me into high terrain we can't afford to climb into if we're trying to maintain VFR. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to just get through like VFR and to IFR last resort. Trying to go to Independence Airport. The whole idea was to like enjoy a nice beautiful view of the mountains out there. Yeah, exactly. I would not want to do this in the world, no way. Yeah, you can see the power lines here, so we're following power lines. Excuse me. Beatrix, how's it going? Yeah, I can show you in just a minute. Let me just see if I can identify this power lines for a minute. We're about to go in those clouds. See, X-Plane's not drawing these power lines. I guess they don't draw all of them. Let me just stabilize this for a moment. So we're going north again. And let's see, we're going northerly. Here's some power lines going northerly. If I can run us into this road going back that way, that's what I want to take. We're at 6,000. I keep thinking we're eventually going to see that 11,000 foot mountain out there. Yeah, I'm definitely out of the reception range of 133.55. That's what I dialed in earlier. I could put in... I'm definitely closer to, like... I doubt I get Bakersfield. CLA. You know when you feel like you're driving and you're lost and time seems so much slower when you're lost, you know? I want to get on the other side of this hill. It's definitely lower terrain on the other side of this hill. I just didn't like where we were going. That was going to drive me right into SCUD. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa, look at those mountains out there. All right, now, let's see. We're going 060. So 060 is driving us, like, toward a big-ass face of hillside over there. So 060, so that's like this, right? I'm guessing that it's got to be like somewhere around here. So if I continue, well, I do see a line of trees, and these lines of trees definitely tend to follow like irrigation, any kind of rivers. So let's just sort of go with that for a moment. We're going to find where we are. In real life, we'd be punching up the GPS map and getting ourselves situated, not wasting any time. But since we're simming it up here, let's give this a shot. Okay, so let me just trim out a little better here. Let's see what we got. So here's a road. This looks like some kind of a dried river. Got irrigation, fields, and this large area, right? So this is kind of like a river, right? This Route 6, though, just seems to me like that would be a paved road, Route 6. So maybe it's right on that tree line. Let's have a look. I don't know if that'd be Route 6 or not, but let's just give it a shot. Hey, better CP, what's going on? You know, that is true. I now do have the expansion area, so I should be able to pick up other, Alright, we have a main road, guys. Let's get to a little 360 action here, see which way this thing kind of runs. Alright, so we're right near this high terrain. That's going to at least 8,000 over there. This road appears to be running approximately north-south at this point. We have a little bit of a populated area here. Okay. And that road is turning off to a heading of approximately 330. So over here, if this is the road we were thinking of, this is maybe 330. Maybe we're in this area, this populated area. But I don't see anything resembling that airport. But there is a river kind of running up that way. See anything resembling an airport. Let's see, we're 1,500 feet. AGL, which out here is technically Class E. And based on our limited judgment, yeah, that might be a little less than 500 feet above us. But what? Wait, what? Did we say that out loud? Alright, so let's see which way that road's going to head to the south. Because we don't want to keep going 330. Hold on, first let me just get a little lower. check something here. Zero 1 0. On that parallel to 310. It's about 310. So what we really Alright, let's just come back down that road. Hope you guys aren't too bored. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And especially when it gets like this, because then you're like, oh man, am I doing this right? It definitely drives the stress level up. Oh, look, we got some blue sky up there. Too bad we didn't have more of it. And the photo textures make it typically possible. But when I took off and using sky vector, try to determine, like, do we have clear skies? It did say VFR over the airports that we were going to fly by. But we quickly saw that that was not the case. So that really threw the challenge in there, you know, staying pretty low. Originally I had it planned out, we're going to do like 14,000 heading toward the west, 275 around there. This would have been a lot easier. It's definitely my most challenging moment of being lost so far. Okay, let's switch our fuel tanks again. Confident we're gonna get there. Well, we're gonna get somewhere safe. I don't want us to end up getting a nice C-fit due to get their itis or anything like that. Yeah, at the moment we're at 1,000 AGL. Yeah, it's nice with this airplane having a radar altimeter. Alright, so we saw this little development here. And this road, if we follow it, runs. Let's just check it out. Be patient here. Now that town qualifies, that will show up just as like a little tiny dot circle type of town. Usually. Sometimes it'll be like a little yellow patch. We'll check out the chart in a minute. Okay, so this is roughly around 17 to 180. So this road, if this is going 3010, then this would be 190. This one definitely runs more like a 170. And I don't know, it might be like Kimberly or something, but this looks like there's too much high terrain for that to be the case. So let's just follow it for a while. Yeah, yeah. Based on the location and amount of buildings, it's a pretty safe assumption there, Tim. What the hell is that guy doing? Although I don't know what kind of accent they might have in that particular sparse location. And there's like a river out there. Got terrain up to the right. Got this really high terrain up to the left. Well, that terrain goes up to maybe 8,000. Alright, so based on that, the road's starting to turn back to the left. So these, get out of here. These mountains are, let's see, 9,000. This is 10,000. This is 11,000. Damn, maybe we're at this road. That'd be like way off though. Let's see, that road is going to start turning to about 150. Alright, so let's just sort of backtrack what we did. First of all, let's just get back here. Alright, so here's where things went kind of interesting. We came across, we confirmed these lakes. And then we saw these mountains. And we went north. And then we got a little confused. I'm saying wait. Yes. We're thinking, oh, we'll go up and we'll shoot across, right? Make sure we're not going to hit anything here. And at one point, we got turned around. But I doubt we're on Route 6. But there's no way we're down here. I don't think. There's no way. But that's going to go 150. So I'm trying to find like a... It's more like 240. Man, that is crazy. Sucks having a ceiling you gotta abide by. Oh man, that looks... So that's like 160. So like this heading is... What takes us down 160? And following like a 8,000 foot mountain. See, that up there has got to be 8,000 at least, right? Oh yeah, that's right. But I can't do that. I don't know. That'd be total cheating. I can't do it. I can't do it. Don't punch it in the chat. If I'm on the right track or wrong track, I don't want to know. So if I were going like this, let me just get the headings in here. See, this I don't mind doing because this is like taking out your plotter and drawing in your sectional chart. So that's 196. That road ended 196, right? But we're 150. And if I have to turn around again, I will. I don't care. So this road would have been, oh my god, take this phone call, 180. It's like, okay. Alright, I know where we are. So here are the... Sorry, I had to take a phone call. So here are the... Those are the reservoirs again. I'm pretty sure. So let's just go look at those. Maybe. I think that these are the reservoirs. We're like coming down here because... This is 156. We're 160. There's some high terrain out here. 9,000, 9,000. I was calling that 8,000, right? And then we have these 3 bodies of water. Here, here, and here. So if we took that road and we had followed it, because right, this road turns 330 and goes right up into those hills. The only confusing thing is, would I have ended up on that other main road and then headed back down that way? I'm pretty sure that that's it. Let me just triple check the shape of these. Oops, I bumped up my power here. Alright, so I got these two next to each other. Little flat dams or spots straight on down. And where the hell am I? See these two right next to each other, and then the next ones. They're kind of coming together like that. So there they are, the two next to each other. And then you got one. And I'm assuming there might be another one afterward. They might be connected, though. Sometimes they connect in the terrain. So I should be able to fly back up this road, take it as it bends to the left. We were basically in the area of Preston, I guess. If I continued on 330, I should have crossed this road that is definitely more significant, and then been able to come to like adding, let's say 218, 220 around there. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Let's try it one more time. How much fuel do we have? Plenty. Who the hell knows where that's going to lead us to next, though? Let's say we're right and we identify that road. The road should be easy to follow after. And the only reason why I don't follow my original path is I know that what's going to do is it's going to just take me back to blind, you know, dead reckoning on land features where I had a hard time picking up my road to begin with. So, all right. Do you think the passengers in the back are worried yet? Yeah, I've got some X-plane traffic down there. Cars, that is. Do I have some nav radios, you know, like, because... yeah, no, I could definitely tune in a VOR and find us in a snap, but... I'm doing it the hard way. So, you know what, Exterminator, what you do is, I have a bunch of YouTube videos. Just search Turbinator 97 and go to the first alphabet challenge of mine. The first couple alphabet challenges, they're all in like the more populated pilotage coverage area. And just try to work off of using the roads and kind of check out like some of the landmarks the way I use them on there. I think I kind of go through it and explain it on there. And do it off of PilotEdge first, because it's definitely going to be a major contributor to stress if you're also trying to manage frequencies and stuff. Yeah, just sort of build into it, you know? Because the thing is, the sectional chart shows you roads, but they only show you a few, you know? So that can be a little confusing also. Alright, so we're heading 340. And then you just get better at it. And then you start, you know, biting off more to chew. Going 340. And let's see, we had basically got back on this road. And although we were going the other way, I should do this. Right, so it was like this. And this. And that should show 350, which is fine because it's 340. Turns to the right about 350. So I want to see the town of Lund. And then expect to make a left. And hopefully that will run us into Route 6. Yeah, gliders are cool. Oh yeah, the ortho is definitely easier. I used to watch Music Man for sure, stream flights, and he was doing some VFR stuff with standard X-plane terrain and X-plane roads on, talking to PilotEdge controllers, and just being like, I think that's the road I'm supposed to be crossing before making a turn. And he had the camera on him, you know, so it was cool to watch him, like, we were just talking about it the other day because he was in the chat, and I was like, yeah, I remember that. Switch our fuel tank again. I don't know if this is a little town here or not, but I don't think so. Hey, Nicky. It's got some trees. There's a bunch of trees. There's a couple of houses there, buildings or whatever. And the road's turning to the left. And it's about 330. It's going to turn back to the right. Okay, so that's like here. Maybe that was the ranch. To the right, 360. Is that what we're gonna end up doing? Following up there? I don't know. We're gonna find out, guys. Ah, are you? Did I rip for you guys? Let me know if I ripped. Or just a yes or a no. I don't know if maybe it's my... Let's do this. I'm looking at my machine that I watch the chat on. I just have a spinning wheel of nothing. Up. Okay, cool. Alright, I just saw a bunch of back. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad it was just that machine then. Alright, so yeah, this is the stretch that we're going north, so that is resembling this part. So lunch should be coming up in about 10 miles. Hey, Channing. Yeah, Satec's definitely a glider flyer. We got some kind of development up here. Development of what? I have no idea. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Every time I see this, I'm like, oh, it looks like I could climb up to like 8,000. Then see like the SCUD running by. If you climb into that, it just blacks out, grays out on you. Alright, so we're about to turn to the left a little bit. And that's just a little bit. And I think there's like a ranch. Hold on. Maybe that's the ranch right there. That single building. Maybe we'd see some horses and fences down here. I'm guessing that might be... See how that tiny little bend in the road? That black box. And now we're coming up on the area that we were before, I believe. Let me do this. I gotta close my door because someone's talking real loud next door, so stand by. Alright, so that's the town of Lund, which we were before. And I just kept assuming that was Route 6. You can see how basically this town, Lund. So here's Lund, that little circle, and then turns to a heading of 299. That should drive us right into Route 6. Okay, come on, Route 6, where are you? Oops, wrong button. So 9 miles. It's definitely not Route 6. I don't think that's Route 6 either. If it was, then the FAA scaling of roads would be a severe dick out. Because this line is definitely heavier weight than this. And we're going to expect a road going about 190 to 220, somewhere around there. So I just didn't go far enough last time. I think. I don't know. A little flyby for a moment. Got some power line towers out here. Does yeah, look, power lines running parallel along Route 6. That's good news. Look at that, there it is. Wait, is that it? Let's just make sure. Damn. I'll tell you, that's not much more obvious than the other road we were just on. Alright, guys. That's pretty good, Tatterin. Should write some aviation stories. Unless that's a quote from some other storybook you got. Nice. Got a couple of co-authors working together. Alright, so here's our Route 6, which didn't look any more definitive. In fact, I probably crossed over it when I was like, hey, there's that tree line out there. Yeah. Alright, so let's see where this is taking us. This should put us on a heading of anywhere from 180, 190 to 210, around there. Okay. Alright, so all that did was lead us to the next step of where next. It was quite a long where next. Let's have a quick look. So, let's get rid of that. So we're cruising now down Route 6. We're hoping that the weather. Hillside. Let's not hit that now. Just as all looked well. Boom. That's right. I accidentally bumped the power, getting a little slow here. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. We're going to check it out. It's going to, well, when I submit it for the Alphabet Challenge. Somebody asked about the Alphabet Challenge before, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't go into an explanation. Normally I give a full rundown, but as you can see, we were dealing with the challenge. But Alphabet Challenge is something you could do either IFR or VFR. There's no rules against that. I did all my flights so far VFR. Alright, so yeah. Coming up over here. This is where it'll get challenging too, because will the terrain versus cloud bases allow us to do what we need to do? Well, we're definitely class G. Oh, wow. Okay, graph right. Well, at least thanks for submitting that. Ooh. Hey, Steve. What's up, buddy? Alright, come on. Let's get down. So we're in Class G, so we have to remain clear of clouds. And basically what that means is we have to be able to maintain a horizon reference and attitude, orientation. Oh boy. We're in sparsely populated area, which means we have to remain away from 500 feet from any person or property. There's a car. So let's get away from that car. And then, of course, is the overall rule of minimum safe altitudes, which is that a pilot at all times must maintain an altitude should a power unit fail. A reasonably safe landing can be made without undue harm and damage to persons or property. Does that mean me? I hope not. Because I don't know. So anyway, I didn't receive flight following. I was going to, and then I got so tied up, and before I knew it, I was out of range. Alright, we're continuing off to the left. That was the closest we were to terrain so far today. Oh boy. I'm not fully following along, Steve, but what if you pop the radio out into the pop-out view? Can you then work the knobs better that way? We are cruising along here. Current heading is about 223. But who's counting? I think we just sort of did this part. You know, we were snaking through the hills, right? Eventually the road's going to turn to the right to about 250. Hey, look. The windows are showing a different color. Must be an X-Enviro thing. I was waiting for that. Oh, there we go. Pointer finally disappeared. It took a while. Oh, we have some sort of a grass strip down there. And then, what's this? The road goes all the way that way. That's about 330, though. We don't want to go that way. And that grass strip is obviously not in the right place. But, let's see if there's an airport along the way. Yes, look. It was a closed airport. Maybe that was it. I don't know. So our turn to the right should be coming up soon. Exterminator. Oh, that's classic, dude. I've done stuff like that before. Holy cow. Fuel tank time. All right. Yeah, that big bright green runway. It's like, thanks. They should just like paint a large green arrow in the ortho for me. Got some power lines crossing here, I think. Or I don't know what that is. Some kind of a path or something going somewhere. Alright, I see a turn in the road. I guess these were photo clouds in the terrain. In the ortho. Yep, that's turned to the right. Looks like about, see, it's going to go that away, and that away is about 250. Oof. Man, that is just some hazy looking crap out there. I'm really hoping to see these beautiful mountains. I'll be happy if we can just make it to those mountains. Damn. Maybe we'll get lucky and the weather will clear up and we'll see some nice stuff. I mean, after all, luck. This is reporting. Clear. Of course, maybe if we went and looked at the satellite, who knows? Refresh. Oop. Maybe we're in this. I wonder what this is. Yeah. It had someone sucking their thumb and sticking it up in the air. I think the wind's from that way. Somebody runs outside and they rip the grass out of the ground and throw it up in the air while you're flying by. Used to do that all the time, actually. At the glider port I used to fly out of. This place called Van Sant Airport. It's a really nice grass strip airport. It's Pennsylvania. It's on the Jersey-Pennsylvania border. 9 and 1. Here's the identifier. Oh, look, a body of water. Those are always good landmarks. Let's see if it's on the sectional chart. So we're coming down this way. I don't see anything looking like a body of water. Negative. Sorry, body of water. You weren't significant enough to make the paper. Yeah. Actually, my ortho has south of what's that lake that's called? The Salton Sea. There was like a forest fire burning with a lot of smoke coming off of it and blowing to the northwest. It's kind of cool. You fly by there and you see like this total fire. Very flat looking fire, 2D. But it's kind of neat that it made it was in the ortho. All right, we have rising terrain. We're gonna see how that works out. Just out of curiosity, while we're in the area of Tonopah. Nellis, departure, approach control, 119.35. Alright, I'm going to put that in just in case. In fact, we'll just listen to it. So we have someone to talk to us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like some higher ceilings along with our turbulence. I'll take the higher ceilings with the turbulence, no problem. Tonopah. Nice. Actually, I don't know how nice that is because I probably still mangled it. Tonopah. I hope you guys aren't feeling too barfy. First, you're scared out of your pants that we're never going to make it home. And then You get tossed around. It's alright. Whenever you're in turbulence, don't worry so much about the airspeed as just a nice power setting and an attitude. Tonopah, eh? Hey. Tonopah, eh? Traffic?
Skyline 4 Romeo Sierra is 3 miles from SCUD.
Hey, we have
270, maintain 3,500 to establish a localizer cleared ILS 24 road.
We have some actual ATC to listen to.
Alaska 270, contact SoCal approach for 9.6.
Alright, so they're going to follow this, make a little left. Alright, let's get out of this. We don't need that. I think we can start climbing a little bit, actually. Might be a good idea.
So 1 Foxtrot Sierra clearance from west. So that's 324 Burbank ground runway 33.
That's how the Canadians say everything, eh? Alright, we have a,
Or 71 Foxtrot Sierra again, clearance is on request. Stand by.
something out there. Oh, there's those big mountains I wanted to see. We might live to see them.
Alaska 270, SoCal approach indicated airspeed.
So we need, we need the upward Canadian inflection.
For 224 Romeo Sierra, connect Palomar Tower. Or 224 Romeo Sierra, connect Palomar Tower, please.
Oh yeah, that looks lovely.
Alaska 270, cross Mission Bay to maintain 5,000, reduce speed to 250 knots before you start your descent.
Oops. Our selfie stick is not holding steady.
Over 224 Romeo Sierra, Palomar Tower, runway 24, cleared to land, wind 2804. Bourbon 9V3, contact LA Center 124.85.
Alright, so our road is continuing on that away. Airplane's well trimmed. Should leave that alone for a minute. So we're going about 250. I don't think we've passed the airport yet. Well, we're going to look for the airport. We're following the road. We might have passed it already for all I know. 270. It's going back to the left. Maybe we did. I mean, that's not the airport, is it? That weird line? No. Might have been obscured in that hillside. I don't
Bourbon
know.
933, LA Center. Cross Caddy at a maintain 12,250 knots, Vegas altimeter 3004. So that's 324, that's not a hold point, that's a hot spot. You can continue taxi that entire area and there's a non-movement area.
I gotta practice my turbulence readback voice. Well, I think this area is pretty much covered in turbulence. Yeah, moderate turbulence. Alright, so we're coming up on the border here. So we should be hooking around Route 6. Ooh, nice. We're going to cruise through some nice mountains up here. Oh, what movie is that, Steve? I didn't I didn't pick up the reference. Hang in there, Tim. We got you. I have an entire stockpile of 6 sacks in the back of the plane. Normally I keep that for my passengers just based on my flying alone. But in this case, it's actually needed for turbulence. Oh wait, I think I wanted to follow that road. Sorry. That's not a good... Whoa, 60-degree bank angles, guys. 2 G's of flight. Damn, that's some good turbulence. Alright, so let's just make sure. Route 6. And we're at 190. Yeah.
November 7-1 Foxtrot, Sierra, advice ready, copy. For 7-1 Foxtrot, Sierra at Santa Monica Airport via fly runway heading. Radar vector San Marcos VOR. And then via the Santa Barbara November 4-7 tech route.
Sorry, guys.
Time to maintain 5,000. Expect 7,000 in 5 minutes. Departure frequency 120.55. Squawk 2256.
So that's Route 6 heading about 2. (190) to 200.
Alaska 270 after Mission Bay, fly heading 090 vector, final approach course, localizer 27.
200. We might be on this stretch right now.
For 7-1 Foxtrot's here again, that's going to be fly runway
Gonna
heading
go back
vector
to
San Marcos VOR Romeo
Vegas.
Zulu Sierra, and then via the Santa Barbara November 4-7 tech route.
Oh, there's
Sierra
an airport
Bravo,
out
Alpha,
there.
November 4-7 tech route.
Okay, this airport is south of Route 6 on a stretch of road that's going about 240, right?
For 7-1
So if we were to
Foxtrot's
run
here,
parallel, that's about 220. There's an airport right underneath us. What the hell
for
airport is
224
that?
Romeo Sierra, exit left, join Alpha to parking, it's passing the I-2. Alaska 270 contact SoCal approach on 123.4, correction 124.35.
Hey Siglini, what's
Horizon
going on?
2681, clearance request.
You need to fly in 11 minutes? Oh, version 11. I'm like, damn, that's a precise time, Steve. Oh, it's closed runway. Look at that. This is actually photo texture. I'm like, shit, man. He's really specifying the times. Steve needs to be up in the air in 11 minutes. All right, man. Yeah, no problem. So this should go into the hillside. And are you gonna meet? Well, we can go out of any airport you want, Steve. If you want to set up the flight, by all means. Which controller is toxic? A controller named Eggs controller.
So 1 Foxtrot Sierra runway 29er taxi via Alpha.
What's the airport? The one that I'm supposed to land at? No. Sorry, I should be like enjoying the outside view with you guys. I'm so wrapped up at
Urban
trying to find where
933
we
connecting
are.
approach 118.4.
Oh, okay. What is that on, like
692
VATSIM or IVAO? Obviously, it's not PilotEdge. All right, so this is going to hook into the mountains. So here is where we're coming down.
Negative.
And then we're heading,
approach 118.4.
I think, this way. Let's just go world VFR. So we're coming down here. We're heading into these hills. We were like in this. We were over here. I'm surprised that closed airport wasn't on the chart. I'm assuming I know where I am, by the way.
Urban 933 Las Vegas approach, altimeter 3003. Turn left heading 250.
We're getting there. We're
going to
be there
runway
soon.
1 left.
Fuel change. Well, you know what? Now we're finally getting a little low on fuel. That detour definitely made things a challenge.
Alaska 270, turn right heading 230.
So, what is he like? Does he yell at everybody, or what's the deal? I'm gonna get back to 8,500. Nice terrain out here, huh? Visibility is a little
Horizon 2681, you're cleared to the Los Angeles International Airport. Pebble 6 departure, Seal Beach transition direct. Climb via SID. Accept maintain 8000. Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 2654. Horizon 2681, reback is correct. For 314 Tango Tango, San Luis Tower, make straight in runway 29, report 3 miles final. Alaska 270, turn right heading 240, intercept runway 27 localizer.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty good at gliding this airplane.
Have your request.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Alright, so now we're heading 250. So that is
We're
this
71
stretch.
Foxtrot Sierra San Luis Tower, runway 29 clear
We
for
should see
takeoff.
some
Wind,
nice mountains off to the
330
left
now.
pretty soon coming out of the haze. It's only about 12 miles away. He was getting quite racy, like
Southwest 324 Burbank Tower.
in a sexual way.
Southwest 324, roger, runway 33 clear for takeoff.
Can you report them or something? I guess there is like a whole reporting thing, right? Gotta come into PilotEdge, man. Won't get that crap here.
555. I'm busy.
Baby Delta. That's weird.
Reason for the unnecessary comments, wasting frequency time. Roger.
Alright.
We're 123 to Gulf, contact Point Magoo approach 127, correction 124.7 good day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For 71 Foxtrot Sierra, contact Santa Barbara departure. Alaska 270 field, 12 o'clock, 6 miles, you have it in sight.
Yeah,
Alaska
exactly.
270 clear visual approach, runway 27, contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3.
Yeah, that's one thing I never felt that PE would give us a hard time about, really. If you want to try and take a big airplane into his inappropriate airport, I mean,
Gulf, Point
as long as you're doing all the other
Magoo,
procedures correct,
Urban 933 descend to maintain 8,000.
I've never felt that they minded if I overran the runway.
If you're running out of fuel, don't worry. The heat from that burn will probably reignite your engines there.
Yeah, I was kind of doing that today, right?
Alaska 270 Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, clear to land. Southwest 324, contact SoCal departure. For 6182 Gulf, it'll be about just one more minute here on your clearance. I have to reroute you, get you on a different route
yeah.
SoCal airspace, so it'll be about another minute.
Yeah, I never got to participate into the Rancho landing competition. I'd like to do that.
31
I can land the 737 pretty well.
314 Tango runway 29 clear to land, wind 330
Alright, so once we hook around here.
Southwest 324 SoCal departure.
I don't
Thank you.
know.
Climb maintain 13,000 radar contact.
Gonna make a left.
For 575 expects
210.
aircraft type and the rating you want to attempt. For 575 expect, thank you. Runway 29 taxi via Alpha.
Nice.
We're 71 Foxtrot Sierra Santa Barbara departure radar contact. Climb in, maintain 7,000. Turn left.
Yeah, you need to work voice.
Vector San Marcos.
It seems like it would be pretty tough to do the text. Especially for the
Not
controller,
direct.
because you're doing
Vector
both
to
voice
San
and
Marcos.
text,
Vector
and now
to
you're
San
watching
Marcos.
like 2 different sources.
November 71 Foxtrot Sierra, left turn heading 170 vector to San Marcos. Do not go direct.
Okay, I think our left turn is going to be right after this hill. What the hell?
Southwest 324, turn right direct slap, resume the departure. And Southwest 324, disregard that. You're on the you're on the Avenel transition up Palmdale. I'll get you direct here in a couple miles here. Urban 933, fly present heading vector across the local
Oh, really?
maintain
Okay.
7,000.
Oh, yeah, if you're typing fast.
Alaska 2,
At least there's less of a
Bravo
chance
terminal.
of somebody needing a readback. There should be 0 chance of needing a readback on text. Unless you like misspelling half the words.
Horizon 2681, Limburg ground runway 27, taxi via Charlie. Number 6182 Golf, advise, ready, copy. Number 6182 Golf, clear to the Santa Catalina Airport via fly runway heading. Radar vectors to the Lake Hughes VOR at Lima Hotel Sierra. Victor 459er to Seal Beach, Sierra Lima, India. Victor 21 to Santa Catalina Sierra X-ray Charlie, and then direct to destination airport. Climb maintain 3000, expect 9,000 in 5 minutes. Departure on 118.8, squawk 1521.
Oh, nice. Alright, I'll make sure to install it before I fly. Hey, Steve, I don't know if you're still there, but maybe we can include tonight at one point a destination of Burbank. And you might want to download the latest update, which he's uploading now.
For 6182 Gulf, Rebeck is correct, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo. Southwest 324, clear direct, Casta, resume on navigation.
You're always bad early release.
Burbank,
Oh, that's funny.
Correction, Bourbon 933, turn right.
Alright, there goes the road. Over to the left.
050, contact approach 135.0.
Right down there.
71 Foxtrot here, clear direct San Marcos, resume on navigation. Or 1232 Gulf, radar services are terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Southwest 324, contact LA Center 135.5. Horizon 2681, Limburg Tower, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Sure is hazy
Urban
around these
933,
parts.
Las Vegas approach, roger. For 1232 Gold Foxtrot Tower, enter a left downwind, runway 25, report midfield.
Alright, so let's see what's happening here. We are... What the hell's my heading? To... Still like a
314 Tango Tango, join Alpha to parking. It's a pass on the Cat 2 exam.
I guess we're just going along this whole stretch here. Keep thinking, hey look, the word salt. How fitting. Oh, basalt. it was even better because it was perfectly blocked.
Southwest 324 LA Center, good afternoon. Climb, maintain flight level 230, clear direct avenue. For 5758 Quebec, St. Louis Tower, runway 33, correction 29er, clear for takeoff, left downwind departure approved.
All right.
Urban 933, descend to maintain 5,000.
So,
Urban 933, correction 5,007.
those look like runways out there. All right, we are facing 252. And it looks like a runway here and here. And maybe there if it's a taxiway.
Oxnard altimeter is 2998.
Could you imagine if that was Tonopah and I was like way off on where I thought I was? Hold on, let's check something.
Urban 933, Las Vegas Airport, 11 o'clock.
Holy
and 15
shit,
miles
look.
report in sight.
1, 2, and 3.
Urban 933. clear
Could that
visual approach,
be?
Runway 1 left.
1, 2, and 3. Steve, you should load up at an airport and join up with me or something, because I feel bad. I keep you waiting. I suckered everybody into thinking we're almost done. Oh, you guys might as well hang with me, because at the rate I'm going, we might run out of fuel. That's got to be Tonopah. Hey,
Center 133.5.
right there, right? I'm 250. I'm passing the airport. It's south of the road.
Horizon 2681,
Oops.
connect SoCal departure.
250. Passing the airport. It's south of the road. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, cool. Yeah, as long as you're not in a rush. I feel bad.
Okay, 3 aircraft called at the same time, number 6182 Gulf. Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff, wind 2704. Horizon 2681 SoCal departure.
I want to
radar
land
contact.
light as possible,
Southwest 324, LA Center, climb, maintain flight level
just to make
360.
sure that, you know, as little stress on a landing gear as possible.
Urban 933, connect Las
Although,
Vegas
yeah,
Tower,
the PilotEdge Alphabet
18.75.
Challenge does allow you to land at other airports and pick up fuel and all that, so that's good. Oh, cool. All right.
Urban 933, Vegas Tower, runway 1 left, cleared to land.
Little town in these little cool anthills. So that's there. Alright, now, finally, we're confirmed where the heck we are. So this whole time that... Man, that's so strange. At least we knew... At least I got runway route 6 right. I can talk lately. Oh boy. Sorry guys. Alright, so we're gonna go 277, come up, see a substation, come back down. We got this. And there is Tonopah. Hey, did I say that right? Say tech?
For 1232 Gulf, Foxtrot Tower, runway 25, clear to land. For 6182 Gulf, kind of departure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool. I remember worrying about that on my early Alphabet Challenge flights. Alright, so we want to continue out that road. Which is good that we confirm that, because that road goes that way, but that would be like 210.
Bakersfield departure radar contact.
Sun's not getting low yet, but yeah, it's kind of. And then finally, we're going to see some of those bigger mountain ranges that we're going to hook around as earlier promised, advertised. That's what our passenger is seeing. The star. Oh, hold on a sec. You talking about the sectional chart? This hollow. If you're talking about the sectional chart, this star with the hole, this particular one,
Don't mess up.
is telling you that there's an airport beacon at the airport. So you'll see a green and white flash. Well, if it's civilian land at the airport. I'm not sure if that's what you meant. Outlining a tower. What's the symbol with the star outlining? Oh, wait a minute. This solar farm ocular glare. So they're telling. This is like you'll see this around. So there's some sort of a man-made obstacle there, a tower that's 653 feet AGL off the ground. And then there's a solar farm where basically you have these mirror reflectors, I guess, concentrating energy into one point. And they're telling you that you might get glare. This is also, you'll see this in areas that there's like laser light activity. Same kind of jagged sort of outline.
Exit left before you run off the runway, please. That'd be fantastic. Left on hotel, and hotel the signature will see you.
Yeah, we'll definitely look at the flight track for sure. Haven't really been. Well, the vertical portion of the flight track will be interesting because I've just sort of been lackadaisical, so to speak, on my altitudes. Let's go ahead and get down to appropriate VFR altitude of 8,500. I haven't done a full hand flown flight in a while. It's not my excuse, I'm just saying in general. Yeah, he's delivering just enough salt. Keep us entertained.
November 9er,
Keep everybody honest.
Aircraft type.
Oh, fuel tank switch. Probably have 2 more of those left on us before we're gliding.
Five 758 Quebec, Santa Maria Tower and a right downwind runway 30 report midfield.
Uh oh. Haze creeping in. Okay, 8,500.
6182 to go, verify climbing 9,000.
Anybody here fly with the X52 Pro?
For 9er, Sierra Papa, Gillespie ground, 27 left, taxi via Alpha Delta, cross runway 17.
20 minutes. I'm doing 20 minutes as according to the checklists. Cruise. Fuel selection valve. Switch every 20 minutes. Think. What I'd like to see Carenado do for this airplane, did it for the B-58. So this post does not sit in the middle of the miniature airplane, and then this dot doesn't sit in the middle of the pitch ladder. I mean, what a stupid oversight. Right? Actually, the post is not too bad. But it's got to get moved over into the center of the pitch ladder. And the dot has to get moved over to the right. This has to get moved over to the left. You know, it interferes when I try to shoot a ILS down to minimums. I mean, you know, you work around it, but
Red Lake use, resume on navigation.
You should do it right.
Horizon 2681, connect SoCal approach 128.1.
Alright, let's see what's going on. So now we're going 250 again. So we passed here. I guess we're coming around here. And we're fine. We should, pretty soon we should see this like lake bed thing.
Horizon 2681, SoCal approach. The
Gee, I think we're over it right now. We're following the road down. Tattering, no, I'm actually flying by hand still. The autopilot hold is here, in case if you're wondering. So, oops, none of these are lit up. These are not lit up. This is at 12,000 actually. I just got it trimmed out, and I'm actually paying attention for the time being. There's a heading bug, holds the heading when you have the autopilot on. Yeah, they would definitely wreck faster. The B-58 got fixed a couple years ago. I sent the guy like some pictures. I sent him pictures of I took screenshots off a YouTube video I found that showed the real one. And I had also requested on the flight director. Hold on, let me just show you how that looks. The flight director doesn't work in this airplane, by the way. Well, not the correct way. Let me just turn on the flight director. So the flight director, in real life, they usually have like a miniature airplane. It's sort of like a brighter green, and then these bars are orange, or the other way around. Sometimes this is orange, it's like a brighter green. So there's a really sharp contrast between the two pieces, so you know if you have your airplane perfectly lined up in there. But in general, it just doesn't work right. I had requested that they, in the B-58, that they modify the flight director colors and fix the alignment of the post and everything. So they fixed the alignment of the post. Yeah, that sounds great, Steve. Absolutely. Thanks, Tatter. But you know, they didn't really want to go, I guess, that far. They didn't want to. They want to fix everything. Because somehow, like, taking a color sample off of what I supply to them and then pasting that onto that object in Photoshop and maybe doing a couple little things to make it a little bit more realistic was just too much hard work. But what do I know? Yeah, I think I'm up for either, Steve. If it's singles, that'll be in this airplane. If it's twins, I'll just do the B-58.
Southwest 324, connect Oakland Center 127.45. Good day.
Alright, so we're following this road down this way. Here's like this big lake. Better watch my altitude. So I think we're going down. Ugh. Let me just make sure. We were going like 2-1. I hope I didn't somehow accidentally fly down here, but I don't think so. Should be mountain off to our left, which there is. Unfortunately, it's a little obscured by haze. Although, this is making me nervous. I feel like I accidentally... Well, if I see this airport, I know I'm in the wrong way. This is 2 runways. This is like 3. If I see an airport with 2 runways, I went the wrong way. If I see an airport with 3 runways, we went the right way. How's that sound? If I see no airport, then I really went the wrong way. But today's been full of wrong ways, so it's been interesting.
2681 connect SoCal approach on 127.4.
Okay, so we're following this road, and it's keeping us on about a 250 heading, so... I don't know, maybe I'm still... You know what? I think I'm still going this way. We'll see.
Rest 2681 SoCal approach, roger. We're 5758 Quebec, taxi to parking via Alpha, remain on this frequency.
Let's get back down to 8,500.
Passing the Cat 4.
And if we run into the Pacific Ocean, then we really went the wrong way. It's a good thing about living on Long Island, guys. It's like virtually impossible to get lost, really. It's 20 miles wide at its widest point. So you're either going to hit the Pacific Ocean or the Long Island Sound. It is quite long. But, you know, you're either going to run into New York City or the Atlantic Ocean, Montauk Point, or Greenport.
Whereas 2681 after Seal Beach, fly heading 010 and it's going to maintain 5,000. Number 999er Sierra Papa, Gillespie Tower, Sagan direction of flight.
There we got a road that heads
999er Sierra Papa, roger. Runway 27
off
left,
to
take off right down with approval.
330. We're continuing on 25260. So, yeah, that's like this. Here's that road heading 340. Big salt bed here.
A-firm.
That's all that. Alright. Once again, we got this. As I said last time. Yeah, good point, Slappy Music. That is a good point. I could lean it out a little more. Let's see. There we go. Try to eke out another half gallon. Or maybe the other way around, to eke out another 10 miles. 5-10 miles. I see some shadows of some pretty damn big mountains off to the left. It is interesting hand flying this airplane because I'm adjusting the aileron trim quite often as well, since the balance of the wings keep changing. Abrexis, how are you? Thank you for following. Alright. Yeah, we're making our way to an airport called Independence. We're hoping we get there.
Horizon 2681, connect SoCal approach 124.9.
16 point something. Oh yeah, you're enjoying 11, huh? Awesome. I'm actually running version 10 right now with X and Viro.
Horizon 2681, SoCal approach, roger.
But I'm loving 11. It's definitely really cool. Oh, the PE, or no kidding. Just don't say anything about where I actually am on the map, because don't want any hints. I have a feeling I'm in the right area though, because look off to the left. Those mountains are looking pretty high up. We're at 8,500. And these things are definitely well above us, so. And the plan is, at once, yeah, you see, 13,560. So once we hook around these tall, I'm at 10,000 at this point. Once we hook around here, we're gonna be on our way finally. Not too far. We're gonna enjoy some really big mountains on the way down. Hopefully the weather and visibility cooperates, allows us to see it. So yeah, for those of you that recently tuned in, it's been an interesting flight.
2681.
There was a period of time where I was pretty lost. More than just a couple minutes ago. I wasn't really lost. A couple minutes ago, I just didn't know where I was. What's the difference, you might ask? Well, in other words, we were following the correct road, but our reference to where we might have actually been along that road was questionable. Whereas earlier, I was definitely lost. We had to turn around twice.
Last aircraft calling was...
graphite? Yes, sir.
There's a lot of modulation coming in on your microphone. It's barely readable.
Proper modulation.
Horizon 2681 is 3.5 miles from gate. Turn left heading 280. Maintain 5,000 until establishing the final approach course.
Proper modulation is like a reference on a radio show. I don't know how many of you know that. I won't give away the challenge.
6182 Golf LA Center, roger.
Damn, look at those mountains out there, huh? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, Garrett, how are you? No, 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 no. Don't say where I am. Yeah, because it's all been about VFR flying and just trying to navigate my way based on the roads and land references. I guess probably about an hour left. Yeah, but we're definitely less than an hour away. I know that. I mean, I got an idea where we are.
2681, connect LA Tower, 120.9. 120.9.
Oh, like why do some of them have a letter K in front of it? Well, I'll say that
It's better.
the busier airports typically are like all lettered, and then the smaller airports,
Horizon 26,
private airports, tend to have like a series of numbers and letters. But what's the cutoff? I don't know. Offhand, I don't know. It is an interesting question. You're... Alright, we're dealing with some terrain. Sloppy music, thank you for following. Go ahead and climb a little bit. Excuse me. Nice, ATEC. So for those of you that are interested, our next flight will be from Palm Springs to Burbank. It's going to be a group flight between myself, Flights ATEC, and Steve-O99. You're welcome to join us. If you're on PilotEdge, just log into the network and find a place to load up. I'm not sure if we're doing an IFR, VFR. I'm up for either one, guys.
Niner, Sierra Papa, Palomar Tower, Roger. Make right base runway 2, correction, left base runway 24, cleared land.
Switch fuel tanks. Alright, cruising along now. Nice big hills. Alright, cool. Tech route it is. When I land, I'll just need a few minutes. Grab a drink, a little snack.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you won't regret it, Tim. 14 excellent quality PilotEdge expansion downloads.
Alright, do you want to depart VFR to the north, or do you want to remain
in
in the
that
center?
program.
What's the aircraft type?
I just wish it was a little clearer so you guys could enjoy these mountains a little more.
you want to
Okay,
say,
cool.
or you know for sure that's your aircraft type? Right, Baron, correct? Roger. Alright, go ahead and squawk 7370.
Oops, too much power.
Through Australia, Roger, runway 29er taxi via Alpha.
Wow, look at those mountains out there, huh? Got a road running up that way to those hills. And we got a little bit of a town development over there. So let's go ahead and verify that we're in the right place. So we're making the turn down here, Benton. Benton, at the junction of Benton, there's a road that continues up back that way, which I looked at. We're not going to take that. So we're kind of cruising on this way. Benton. Wow, look at those. Look at those mountains. Let me switch to Kavik for a sec just to see if we can enjoy those mountains a little better. No, it didn't change anything. I was hoping it would have improved the visibility.
Okay, 2681, Roger, join Alpha to parking, remain on this frequency.
Hey, Graphite. You know, they do work with universities to do training contracts. Whether or not they have a way of integrating it with like Frasca simulators or not, I'm not sure. But it is a really cool idea to do it because you could work with your instructor and
Southwest 1211, cleared in Las Vegas from McCarran International Airport, muscle 8 departure, Dagger transition.
Alright, so what we want to keep an eye out for.
0 in 5 minutes. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1644.
There's an airport coming up. Called Bishop.
Southwest 211, Rebecca is correct.
When we come up on Bishop, this road is going to kind of hang a hard right and or left.
Roger.
And then we're going to continue south past Bishop, and then it should become like more of a main road after the town neighborhood city of Bishop. That's interesting. There's other mountains out there I can't really see too well at the moment. Can't see them at all. What's up, Disgraced? How are you? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's a shame.
Go ahead, Sierra Lima, San Luis Tower, runway 29, cover takeoff, northbound departure approved.
You guys hear my dog barking? Oh. Would have a slight visibility improvement? That's nice. Doc 8 Ball, what's going on? We're flying X-Plane 10.51. And we're flying the Carenado Baron
232 Zulu.
Bonanza, rather.
Bonanza
Bonanza F33A. And we're actually using X Enviro for the weather. And thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're in some pretty juicy terrain out here. Get them both. X-Plane 11 costs you $60. To get it to look like this will cost you free. Well, hold on. Yeah, to get it pretty much like the terrain and everything, it will be free. It's Ortho 4XP. Just cost you some time to download and let the thing build the tiles. This particular airplane by itself is just under $30. X Enviro costs as much as the simulator. But you can run both. No reason why you can't run both. Some people say, oh, I gotta pick one or the other. Alright, here's the airport. Well, here's not the airport we're landing at. Here's Bishop over here. We're going to continue past Bishop. Hopefully we'll start enjoying some mountains on both sides. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and that's why I was suggesting, like, to use both dock 8 ball, because you can still enjoy the benefits of what you've invested in, but try something that's really cool and different. Alright, so now that we're passing Bishop, we should soon join up on this road. Looks like it says either 895 or 395. And Independence, 122.9er. It's 3,900 feet. Right pattern for runway 32. We're going to assume that the winds at Bishop are around 270. Ugh. Independence, I mean. Oops, sorry. Wow, okay. Independence, 1432, 5 and 23. What?
SCUD 271 Lindbergh, clearance clear to Los Angeles International, Pebble 6 departure, shield beach transition, direct, climb via SID, except maintain 10,000.
Sorry, I must be looking at the wrong thing. Let me try that again.
16,000 in 5 minutes, squawk 3026.
Oh, that's strange. Okay, so they're only depicting the asphalt runway. This is dirt runway. We're not going to use that. 1498 by 30. Maybe they're doing glider operations or ultralights or something. Okay, so we're going to use 14 and 32.
SCUD 271 read back correct.
270. Guess it's 32, right? 270, 32. Right pattern. Okay. And what was the traffic pattern altitude? 4708. Let's make sure we're not steering ourselves into a mountain. Alright. Oh yeah. Hello. Look at that. Beautiful mountains. So we have Independence, and then there's this body of water, lava deposits, the Tonopah reservoir. I don't know how to pronounce that, as usual. So from here to there is 15 miles. I'm just going to assume it's this one, but to be sure, let's make sure there's not another reservoir to the south. No.
(232 Zulu Santa Barbara, ground runway 25, taxi via Bravo Hotel Juliet.
I'm going to start descending down to 4,900. We say 122.9. Okay. That works out well anyway, because the reservoir is off to the left of the road. Right, which is what that is, coming from this way. This one is off to the... Actually off... Left to left as well, but anyway. Man, those mountains are big. That looks cool, huh? We said runway 32. I'm just going to put this lined up for 32 approximately, just so we have a good solid reference. Start a little descent. In real life sites I could glide it out of there, or in the sim? Alright, so our airport is to the right along the road. The road kind of is at a point where it goes from like a two-lane road, like a boulevard, to a single. So here it is. You have two roads of traffic for opposite direction. Well, what's kind of spoiling the fun, I can see some pilotage traffic up there. What really sucks is those lights always easily shine through obscuration. Got the rotating beacon. It's because it's later in the day. But I'll leave the time of day as is, since it's sort of naturally progressed that. I don't do really a lot of night flying in X-Plane. It's just so boring to watch. It's cool when you're taking off and landing, at least for me. It's really strange how the data almost got the river correct here. And over here it was like, screw it. We're just going straight. I've had enough zigging and zagging for a day. Yeah. I just rewound it a bit. Usually with the Alphabet Challenge flights, when I'm doing a VFR, I personally I can just rewound time a little bit, like early enough in the day that the beacon doesn't give it away. But when you're first starting to do VFR flying an X-plane, it's definitely a help, you know, besides having the photo scenery and using the roads. Put it at a time of day where you can see the airport lights and rotating beacon. And then as you get more into it, but anyways, so the road looks like it is right there. See how it's becoming basically one single road. And once again, we said that it's on the left side of there. It's right pattern for 3-2. So it should be like right in there, which we kind of saw before with the light. Oh man, I thought I rewound time enough. Whatever. It's right there, obviously. Power back a little bit more. And once again, that was 3,500 foot runway by 60 feet. I have a feeling it's going to be a standard X-plane runway markings that don't scale right, so in preparation for that, it's going to be annoying to land on. Okay, we're just about traffic pattern altitude. Independence traffic, Bonanza 5716 at Bravo is entering 45 for a right downwind runway 32. I don't even think about landing lights on. Okay, we're beam our touchdown, putting the landing gear down. slow down to about 105. Excuse me. Independence traffic, Bonanza 5716, Bravo right base 32. Okay, flaps 10. Probably gonna overshoot. Oh no, not too bad yet. Independence traffic 5716 Bravo, final 32. Kind of ballooned upward for a moment on that turn. Dude, those mountains look so cool. That's crazy. Oh, there's a tree there. Let's not hit that. Looks like we got some traffic sitting there chilling. A little bit of a crosswind. Little bounce, 2 for the price of 1, guys. Just take it to the end since we, I didn't want to jam on the brakes too hard there. Check out a quick replay, if anything just to enjoy the scenery. But holy cow, highly recommend flying into here. Highly recommend GPB make this airport. I mean, yeah, flying to here as well. And look at those mountains. On a nice day it'd be looking awesome on both sides. Alright, we'll stop right here. Thanks, Steve. And, so let's check out the actual route. That rhymed. Alright, here it is. Where are we? Lincoln to Independence. Straight line distance. Here it comes. Ready? Oops. So straight line distance is 190 nautical miles. But holy cow, we flew for 3 hours. Oh yeah. Talk about the long way. So the original plan went as planned initially. We were flying out here, but we were really hit with a lot of clouds that we couldn't get over. So we went north. We're going to go around these mountains, and I planned on cutting across somewhere up here and pick up runway Highway 6 or whatever it is, Route 6. And got disoriented, continued north, finally ran into this road that I wasn't sure if was runway 6, Route 6 rather. Almost made it to where we had to go. Got scared, turned around, flew all the way back down. Realized, hey, here we are. Let's go all the way back up. So that was like the major detour. Check out my vertical profile. A lot of this also had to do with avoiding clouds. And some of it was just like, at that point, like, oof. 3 sides of the square. Yeah. And then finally we kind of knew where we were. Just followed Route 6 all the way down. A lot of fun. A lot of flying. So, cool. So now all we gotta do is take this link. Copy. Go over home. PilotEdge Alphabet Challenge. Submit my flight. And let's hope that worked. Yes. Flight 28 of 35. 1L1 to 207. Cool beans. Alright. The textures I'm using, Steve, so these are the replacement textures from Mr. X. He gave a set of replacement textures that are replacing the taxiway textures, both types of surfaces, taxiway and runway markings, so all that stuff. Thanks, Exterminator. Yeah, it was fun. Ah, nice. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm just gonna do a little replay. There's some pretty cool mountains, huh? Got a weird camera angle going here. Oh, I just did the replay on PilotEdge. I hope I didn't screw up any local traffic. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, wait. Did I disconnect? I can't remember. I think I well, I'll find out right after this. It's like almost a 3-point landing. Nice. Alright, good time. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I'm gonna look right now. Yeah, we're still connected.
Disconnected.
Well, thankfully we didn't do anything like that at like a really busy airport, so. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, there's definitely some other flights going on. I would highly recommend checking out. Let's see. I'm going to continue doing some flying. I'm thinking about hosting. You got Josh Gibbs doing a flight, and he has Max and John Fly over at his house. So that should be pretty entertaining, I guess. So I'm going to continue flying with Steve and Flight Satech, but you know, at the same time, probably be watching their stuff on the side as well. So I'm going to go ahead and host that. But by the way, anybody that wants to join us, like I said, just load up on PilotEdge and PilotEdge over in Palm Springs. And Steve and Flight Satech, I don't know if you want to meet up in TeamSpeak or whatever. You can go over there. So that's cool. So for everybody else that hung in there with this flight, man, thanks a lot. It was a good time. I had a good time. Trying to find a place, getting a little lost. You guys not giving it away, so hopefully you found it entertaining. And we're going to do another one as far as the... Alright, cool. Sounds good, Satech. Awesome. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. And yeah, there'll be another Flight 29 soon when the weather cooperates and I have time to do it. Maybe tomorrow afternoon or something. I don't know. We'll see. But alright, guys. Take care.
Autopilot coming off. Okay. I'm taking my clothes off if I don't do less than 150.